Hello, hello, my beloveds. I am here today with your weekly moon soul messages for this half waxing moon in Virgo, heading towards what I'm feeling like is going to be a super powerful full moon in Sagittarius next week. Are you feeling that energy? Because I sure am. I just got done recording a podcast episode and my daughter has been sick for the last few days, puking and pooping, and it's been one, but it's also given me time to snuggle in with her and be really present and lean more into the being than the doing of life, as I have had the opportunity to have an exceptional amount of closeness with her. I hope that you're all doing well. I really enjoyed doing those offerings, the readings for you beautiful souls that commented on the last post. It was so fun to hear your reflections and just do those more personalized readings. So, okay. I'm back with, I go through phases with decks, and right now the Ancient Stones Oracle is the one that continues to call me. I always sit for a moment and ask Spirit and ask to be guided to which deck I should use for today. And I was again drawn to this one. So let us see what is here today as we move towards summer solstice. The light continues to grow here in the northern hemisphere. It always impresses me how incredible the light is as it just keeps growing and growing and growing until that solstice, and then the light starts to leave us little by little by little until our winter solstice. It's funny, it's one of those things that I never celebrated as a child. I didn't even really understand it as an adult. Obviously, I experienced the changing light, but I didn't grow up in a family that recognized the shifting light. So, okay, so we have the entrance stone, the cave, and then obstacle. Okay. So, the entrance stone, new beginnings, step forward, expansion. Yes, I am feeling this energy. I feel like there's a collective call to myself and to other women like you tuning into these messages that this is a time this is the perfect time for new beginnings, that we need to start. And sometimes it's starting again. Maybe you tried to do something similar to this years ago, months ago, even a few weeks ago. But Spirit is calling us to step forward and expand, to be seen, to be heard, to be witnessed, to be received by the greater collective. Our whole cosmos is going through big changes right now, and I feel like now we are so needed as healers, as tenders of souls and of energy. And there is just more and more people that are awakening to the ways that we can heal, ways that are not in the industrialized medical ways of healing, like taking an antibiotic or a pill or a surgery. Like, this is about soul healing. And if you, in the past, I feel like if you're listening to this, you have been on this path already. You have already been healing your soul. And I don't feel like our healing is ever complete. There's always going to be more things to learn, to grow, to heal. But I feel like if you're here tuning into these messages, you have already been on this path, and Spirit is asking you to step up and show people, talk to people about the path that you've taken. What have you done that has really helped you to move your needle, to heal those old wounds so that you don't have to continue circling back to them. This has been something also in my life, because now we are being asked to be the guides, to be the way showers, to hold the torches of light for those people who are just awakening to the idea of healing in these spiritual ways. And in that, if we're gonna be healers, if we're going to lead the way, if we're going to be offering ourselves, our energy, our abilities to others, we also have to remember that we need to regularly, daily, if not more, take time out to slow down, to give ourselves self-care. Because this is one of the practices, along with the healing practices, this is one of the practices that is needed for us to continue to do our work in the world as healers, as way showers. So remember that yes, Spirit is calling you out there to be seen, to be heard, to step forward, to expand. And also there's that like ebb and flow of out and then in and out and in. So also remember that you need to retreat, hold, be in the cave, be not seen sometimes, and slow down. Slow down. And the last card here is obstacle. I've definitely run into a few of these recently. For me, it's been about like website things. I'm working on building the page to start offering full moon birth, pregnancy, birth, and mothering focused circle, and a new moon grief, death, and dying circle. It's something that I've offered in the past years ago, and I have been feeling called to do it again. Sort of like I was talking about, these like reinitiations, restarting of maybe something that was an idea, a seed planted, or even something that you practiced and did for a period of time that then you had to step away from it. And now Spirit's saying it's time to step back. But there's going to be some obstacles and challenges that we need to be okay with. The slightly different path. Maybe you're not going to go exactly the same avenue as before. That we need to be flexible and ability to change and find, that different road that all leads to the same place. We're still on the path. Spirit is just asking you to take a slightly different path than you have before, or a different route than you were thinking, and know that there are going to be gifts on that path for you, that there are going to be breadcrumbs of Spirit inspiring you, affirming that you are on the right path. So be on the lookout for that. Let's just circle back. New beginnings. We're at a time of new beginnings and expansion. And remember that with all expansion, there's that equal and opposite reaction of needing to retreat into your cave of self-care, slowness, and tenderness for yourself, because you need that time to be able to give the way that Spirit is asking you to give out in the world in other ways. And don't be disheartened by any obstacles that come in your way. Just accept the obstacle and find an alternate path. Get curious about why you might be led a different direction than you were anticipating, and know that it is in alignment, even if it's not the way you were thinking it was going to go. And you're still on the right path. You're still going to the same endpoint. You just might be going maybe an even more beautiful or accelerated path. Like, you don't know. We don't know. Lean into the mystery and follow Spirit's breadcrumbs. Sending you so much love, my beloveds, and I hope you're all well, and I look forward to seeing you on this Sagittarius full moon coming up. Mwah!